Hello everyone and welcome to this video. I will show you a video process of the latest painting I made, and I will just tell you what I did, go in depth for some things, and yeah, let's just start. Right here I'm just blocking out my sketch. It's really simple, just basic things. I will put the reference in the comments, by the way. Of course I used a picture to draw this. I used two screens, and I have the picture on my right screen and then I draw on my left. You can see I am on the same layer. I am blocking out colors, just really blocky, really simple. I also like to draw from a distance at the beginning because I am not going into detail here. For the color blocking part, I like to either use a square brush or just a round one, but I am mostly using a round brush with a little texture on it throughout the whole video for sketching, but for painting as well. So at this stage I am kind of going into a little bit more detail. I am using the liquify tool a lot, and some people consider this cheating, but I don't know, it's just a really handy tool and it helps me get the proportions right. And yes, it does save time, so maybe it is cheating, but I just like using it, so why the heck not, right? I'm trying to get the colors right and get the flow of certain things the right way, like the hair and the face. I'm adding more contrast here, more like dark colors. I still have a lot to learn about colors because I never ever get the colors right at the beginning. I do a lot of color correction, like using the hue saturation settings or the color balance settings. I use them a lot. So sometimes you see me tracing a part of the painting with the lasso tool, and what I do there is when I want to kind of transfer either the mouth or the nose, I select it with the lasso tool, and then I just copy and then paste, and it pastes the same part on a new layer. And this way, when I transform the object, I don't get this white underneath because the painting is underneath, so it actually looks like you are not really transforming anything. So it's really easy to clean up. You just have some lines to clean up, but that's it. Whenever I don't have anything to explain, I will just not say anything and just have some music there. You can just enjoy the process if you want. Because really I think 70% of this video is polishing, so it's pretty straightforward. I really struggled to get the eyes right. I think it's really hard to try and capture the same feeling, the same expression as you can see in the picture. It's really hard. I think I did nail it this time, but this did take me a lot of practice. Excuse my microphone, by the way. It's been a long time since I've made one of these videos, and I have never ever spoken in these videos, did a voiceover, so I haven't had the money or time yet to purchase a decent microphone, so I will do that in the future. I am planning on making more videos like this, so I'm planning on buying a nice microphone without the zooming in the background. I know it's horrible. This is just my laptop microphone, so excuse that. As you can see on the nose, I added an extra blue light on the nose that isn't there in the picture, but I thought it added some more depth. I really like when I am painting, At first, I mostly think it's important to really get as close to the actual picture as possible, but when that's not like, when I do not succeed in that and I notice that like the middle of the process, I decide to just give my own spin to it, and in the end I'm always happy that I did that, because it's, you know, it shows my art style, my painting style, and I like that. Sometimes you can just make it more interesting when you can put something personal in there, I think, personally. I'm again adding more dark colors to increase the contrast and to make everything less flat. As you can see there, I added some green in an overlay layer in like the neck area, and you should always keep in mind that skin color consists of so many colors. There's blue, there's purple, there's yellow, there's green, and adding all these colors really subtle, it really gives a more lively feel. It really starts looking more like actual skin. So what I do then is I create an overlay layer, and I just, with very low opacity, I select a green color and then I go over the skin very softly. I always have my opacity set on 100% when I am painting, so when you see me make very light strokes, it is because I am just not pressing hard. I'm pressing very softly, like most of the time. Also, when I blend, I do a lot of color picking. So mostly I color pick a lot. Like, I think 80% of the time I pick a color that is between two more vibrant colors, and then I can create this middle color, and then I can blend things very nicely. So I never use a smudge tool or any blur tool. I just really use one brush, and that is it. I had some trouble here getting the neck area right and the shoulders. In the end, I think it worked out pretty well, but his right shoulder was really hard. I really like the shape of his neck, but his shoulder it was really hard to paint. I thought about making the image a little taller, as you can see. I think it adds to the composition a bit. It looks nicer this way, in my opinion. So I'm really just polishing here, still polishing, still adding darker values and lighter ones, still blending colors, picking colors. You'll probably see me flipping the image a lot. Flipping your image really helps you notice your mistakes. When I first discovered this, I was shocked, like every time I flip my image, but now I really do it every 5 minutes, as much as possible. Note that the character and the background are on the same layer. Whenever sometimes I choose the background color and pick a slightly lighter shade, sometimes a more vibrant one in this case, and like closely around the character, I make the background color a little lighter, so the character pops out a bit, if you know what I mean. Actually, when I was editing this video, like I am editing it right now, but I got rid of so many like breaks. I mostly worked on this piece during my lunch breaks at school, but sometimes I'm just away from keyboard, you know, and then there are these parts of the video where I'm not doing anything, and that got rid of like a good 5 minutes. I thought this was gonna be very long, but I think it's gonna be a little bit over 10 minutes, but that's fine, you know. I thought it was gonna be at least 15 minutes long. I'm just kind of doing the last things right now, like getting these little strands of hair done, because I'm almost done with this painting right now at this point. Just details, polishing, getting the colors right, or as I want them, because the colors are not exactly the same as in the picture. The colors are slightly more vibrant and slightly more bluish and purple. Alright, I want to thank everyone so much for watching. I really hope this was interesting and that you learned something from my painting process, or that you can like start painting now, or get some use out of it. If you have any requests or any videos that I should do, please leave them in the comments or on my art page on Facebook or on Instagram. And if you have any tips for me as like a video creator of painting time lapses, please leave them as well. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.